Good morning, everyone. Jesse Webb, TradersPro. Let's take a look at where markets are at currently and where we may be headed this week. A couple of things to consider today. Futures are down a little bit. It's always hard to know exactly why. There's the COVID issue going on in China that may be spooking the markets a little bit here. We also are at this upper end of this extreme range on both of the sentiment indicators and the breadth indicators. So we definitely could be due for a little bit of a pause here, a little bit of a pullback. Although, as I've mentioned before, that momentum, once that momentum starts, that's what you want to see. You want to see it starting with a lot of conviction, starting with a lot of strength, and that's what's been happening with the breadth indicator and also the sentiment indicator, which is really strong. On the flip side of that, this is an unsustainable location and probably going to be due for a little bit of a pullback, which means that markets could pull back. Typically, when we get this sentiment that pulls back a little bit, it's when markets are retracing or counter trending. So we'll see if this little move that we had here is still a counter trend to this overall direction. We definitely have some resistance at these levels, although it's been holding these levels now for quite some time. The buy-sell ratio still looking good, but there is some divergence happening here on buy-sell ratio potentially, where you're getting the markets that are making a higher high than this prior high. So price activity on the S&P 500 is higher, but we're not getting the follow through with additional buys. So that's a little bit of divergence, some potential weakness. Again, maybe just for a pullback or a pause, not necessarily an entire reversal, but we'll keep an eye on this move. If you see this starting to come back together again, and possibility of that buy-sell ratio crossing back underneath one, then market conditions may be starting to shift. So we'll watch to see what kind of strength we get today and going into this next week. Our new buy signals, there's quite a few mining and mineral type stocks, AMR, which is in that top of the list today. Patterns looking good there, and there are quite a few stocks like that. Oil also, this pattern here on CVI, real nice kind of that corrective pattern running into resistance where you could get a breakout. The profile here, the trend profile looks good for that particular stock as well. HDSN with the breakout, industrial services, and YPF, some oil stocks in there that are also setting up. Some coal stocks also, Arch Coal, CF, which is a fertilizer stock, base material, it's attempting, working on that upper range. Looks like it's wanting to go that direction. And then a couple of other stocks filling that top 10 list or so that may be starting to shift some trend to the upside. If you don't have full access to TradersPro, click the link below and that'll get you signed up and get you full access to the software. Thanks a lot and have a great day today.